All right, so we are right now at 1285 Old York Road. Old York Road's a country lane here. I'm going to start off at the street, just so you can get a sense of, what the traffic velocity looks like and the volume. It is 3:45 on a Thursday afternoon, and people are zooming by. You're set back real far from the road. You're not going to notice it, but you should know that it's here, because, well, it exists. But coming in, you got nice, you've got a gated drive, which is cool. Gave me a reason to take out the old beater Jeep. It's a 91. Wife hates it, has never been in it. Hates it with a passion, actually. She can't wait for me to get rid of it, but I like it a lot. Detached two-car garage is over here. Now, the layout's a little interesting. So we'll go in. It is a true log cabin. It's a log home, so you get the insulation value of it. It's actually quite comfortable in here, and it probably stays quite comfortable year round. Now, coming through this front door, you're probably going to come in through the back, which is the lower level, just given where the garage is and everything else. But there's a spiral staircase here. That's kind of cool. Except it's a spiral staircase, and as we age, these could be harder to get up and down. So just FYI, it is here. But as you walk through, the first thing you're going to come to is really the master. I'll take you to the master suite. It's right off the front of the house. All right, you've got nice soaking tub in here. Shower is right over here on the way outside of the door. Toilet obviously right behind me. You do have fairly large closet. Actually, where's the light on this? I missed the light on that. So fairly large closet here, okay, and then a couple other closets inside the the primary suite itself. You do have sliders that look out on the backyard and the fields behind, which you can probably get a sense of here. Get out. Yeah, so here we go. So you got a nice little view of the backyard and the fields beyond, which is actually really cool. I'll take you out there towards the end. Not going to go all the way down because it's a fairly deep lot, but you'll be able to see where the property line lands, or ends rather. So leaving the main suite, I'm going to hang a left into the kind of the main part of the home. It's actually a little off to my left. There is a powder room in here. And then I would call this kind of the living room or family room. Nice views, great views. You've got indirect afternoon lighting, so it's nice and comfortable in here. We end up in what I would call probably the dining room. Actually, no, I wouldn't call this dining room. Dining room would be over here, but call this I don't know, this would be the living room, that would be the family room. But that'll tie you into the dining room here. Interestingly enough, they had this spot where the piano was clearly set up for a piano because it's got tile underneath it. Like, it was designed specifically for that. And then you run to the kitchen. The kitchen is kind of dated, all right? It's functional. It's great for two people. Like, this is perfect for two. But it is dated, and you're going to put some money into updating this more than likely. The appliances, at least some of them, are on the old side. There's an old GE profile fridge. They last a really long time. You got a nice Gen-Air range in there, and a KitchenAid dishwasher. No built-in microwave. If it was me, I'd probably put a vented microwave right above that stove. If it was me. You got a nice pantry over here, and then it's duplicated over on this side. It's not quite so big. From here, we can go down to the back side of the house. All right, so there's a stairwell here. There's also the spiral stairs up front that lead to the same level. And this is pretty much an open space down here. We are, unless I missed it, we're on a slab on this house. So there's no basement. Okay. So this is going to be pretty much the end of it. But there's a nice little office down here. Great built-ins. You got a dry bar set up over to the side here. There's another bedroom tucked in the back. So this is bedroom 2. There's some of your mechanicals are back in here. This is your water filtration and well pump is tucked back in here. And yes, we are definitely on the slab. I didn't see what was back in this guy. Yeah, just more storage. There's your spiral staircase from the front. There's another full bath tucked back in here. Storage. I didn't see where your... Okay, here's your water heater. All right, so we're running an electric water heater here. This one, it's been here a while. I don't even see a manufacturer date on it. So I'm gonna say around 94, plus or minus a few years. So that one's on borrowed time. They're typically good for about 15 years. Again, dated bathroom in here. There's something mechanical behind me. So what is this? Okay, that's your electrical panel. And this is just storage. All right, so your electrical panel's back here. Bosch washer and dryer. There's your laundry room. And then you've got yet another bedroom over here. This one with a walk-in. I have yet to see the furnace and AC, so they gotta be up in the attic. So I don't know the age of those systems, but we'll duck out back. Give you a sense of what we're looking at in here. So come out through the back door, you get this nice patio out here. I mean, this, depending on where the septic field is, it'd be nice to drop in a pool. Oh, never mind, they have a pool. Disregard, I forgot about the pool. So pool is opened up. You know, they're selling it as is, but it looks like it's holding water and filtering, so that's good. It's gunite, so you don't have to worry about the liner. And just poke around back here, see what you got going on. The whole bird conversation going on right now. Alright, filtered. I was looking to see if there's a heater in there. I don't see a heater. A nice magnolia tree right there. He's going to be pretty in the spring. Let's make sure we're still recording. You know, needs some cleanup. You know, clearly they're really not living here right now, so they're not paying attention to the landscaping. But that's okay. Got this nice gazebo over here. Now, as far as the property lines, it's a long, narrow lot. So your property line to the right, it's essentially that line of trees running straight back. It's this line of trees over here on the right. So you've got the one field, you got another field, you got a field behind. And then way back in the distance, that you can see the fence line running up against it. That actually runs up against the property I was telling you about over on Lucky, which is this road off to the right. So there's a couple deep lots back there. So it ends along that that fence line you can see in the distance going back out. So we can duck our head into a couple of the outbuildings here, just so you can get a sense of the condition of them. You know, they're barns, right? You guys know what barns look like. So hopefully I don't disturb anybody that has moved in. I'm pretty likely to do at this point, but since I can't see around the corners, I'm going to let you guys poke your head in there. And here's another peek into the front paddock. There is electrical out here. I just didn't feel like turning it on. This one needs to be cleaned out. It's just got a lot of manure in there right now. We'll head out back. Last time I did this, I got a tick in a spot we don't want to discuss, so I'm a little leery about going too far back, but you guys got a sense of it. But it's nice and pretty out here. This is where, you know, clearly I would buy if I was going to buy another house. Like, literally, I specifically would buy the house that backs up to you guys. But I didn't do that because I was dumb. But this is pretty nice. I like it. You know, the question for you guys is, does the layout work? I can't really answer that for you. It's a little different. Oh, I see a groundhog in there. I just saw his face, so he just ran away from me. So you got a groundhog in here. Looks like they had some sort of a... Oh, that's all... Oh, that's cool. That's all, over there is all milkweed for butterflies. That's great. I learned that the spotted lanternfly does not like, or they actually really like milkweed, but it's toxic to them, so that's a nice way to combat them as well. But this is pretty much it. You know, 6 3/4 acres, give or take. You know, layout's good for when you have people visit. You don't want it to stay too long, which is probably the case, if I was gonna guess. Your propane tank is right over here. So this house is well water, septic, and propane. You're pretty much not fully off the grid here, but you're mainly off the grid. I'm not sure where the septic field is. I would assume the septic needs to be replaced. Couldn't find anything in the short amount of time I looked at it. So I would assume it is the 1986 flavor of septic that they put in. And those will run you about 40K to replace. So I'll upload this to you guys. We could talk about if you guys want to come down and see it or not. Again, I think the interesting thing, or the primary thing for you to think through is, how do you feel about this layout, right? So, you know, you come home, you're gonna park here, right? Got the garage. From the garage, do you go to the back door or do you come to the front, right? And I'm not sure which way I would come in this house, to be completely honest with you. But either way, you're taking the stairs to get up to where the kitchen and most of the living space is at. So I will upload this for you guys and we can talk later on.